ever since I came into the school, TAGteaching has really been introduced through Ann Bergeron. And, it's really fantastic because I came in with this very downtrodden attitude that kind of like I do something wrong and I beat down on myself until I did it right. And that's very counterproductive, and it made it very difficult for me to make progress. Once I actually started tag thinking, I noticed like now in my senior year, I'll screw up on a tap project or mess up with a turn or something, and I'll just go, okay, let's go, and do it again. And it's not just in dance, especially for me. I did a year of the Air Force ROTC, and their whole philosophy comes across as, you know, beat you down to build you back up. So they tell you you're wrong, they tell you you're doing things incorrectly, and you have to motivate yourself in order to keep going. You have to keep yourself up, and tag thinking really helped me with that, because you know you make a mistake and you immediately go, okay, I know exactly what I have to do next time, not crap, I did that horribly, and then you continue to make mistakes. It's all about positive thinking and building yourself up and making whatever you're doing better by thinking positively. And it's completely changed the way I think and the way I do everything.
When I started dancing, I taught myself negative reinforcement, and I suffered a lot. I didn't progress quickly, and just the demands of dance really got to me. I had a lot of injuries and sprains and pulled muscles. And then when I came here and started doing tag teaching, things turned around and I was able to improve much faster. And outside of dance, I was able to teach myself how to overcome those negative thoughts and thinking surrounding my body and myself as a dancer. Because the demands of the dance and the discipline can really harm someone's mind if you're thinking that you're not good enough, or that you haven't done the right thing, or if you're focusing on the negative. So anyway, dance and TAGteaching with dance has impacted my life in more ways than I can say.
Coming into college, I had never taken a dance class ever, and I was incredibly intimidated. And when I first learned about this program and how unique it is, and it's unlike anything I'd ever thought about before, it totally changed my insight on dancing. And what's even more cool is that I got to apply that to other things other than dance, shows, just working on projects in class, thinking that you're achieving a little bit every time is such a different thing than not getting the result that you want. I grew up in a small town with a football coach who always was like, no, you can do better, no, you can do better, that's not where you need to be, and it was always kind of negative reinforcement. And so to think in a positive manner has completely changed the way that I've been able to think as a dancer and as a person.
Once I got to college, tag thinking I think really helped me reinforce my love for dance, because I always knew that I loved it, but I came from such a strict background. When I was little, I did rhythmics, and we had a lot of Russian teachers that would come in. It was all about abusing you, beating you down, and like, this is wrong, you have to do it right, otherwise you're not going to be a good dancer. And I think that tag thinking really, it helped me build my love for dance back up, because it was like, there's no wrong answer. There's only a bunch of effort until you succeed, I think. And I think that's why I like tag thinking so much, is because it's all about succeeding. There's no possible way to fail. If you feel like it's a little too hard for you, then you just break it down a little bit more. And I think that's really why I like it so much, is because it's so positive, and it really just, it makes you believe that you can do anything. And I think it's helped me not only in my dancing, but I think in other aspects of my life, like acting. And I think just because college is such a hard time and you go through all of those personal struggles, I think tag thinking really transforms the way that you approach situations in life, and you really become a better person because of it.